Hey guys, good evening. It's Joy. I wanted to come and do a quick tutorial for you guys. I thought this would be kind of cool. But here's my little setup. I wanted to show you guys how to make a quick pair of earrings, and it doesn't take much to do it. So you can always make your own earrings. If you go to a craft store or a beading store and you see some beads that you like, these few little techniques are pretty much what you'll use for every earring that you'll ever make. So if you see something you like and you want to turn them into earrings, then these little steps will definitely help you. I just finished making a necklace, and sorry I'm still fighting this cold, but I just finished making a necklace and I need earrings for them. So these are the polymer clay beads that I made when I stamped out the focal piece of a necklace. And I don't like wasting clay, so I made a few round beads, and I did kind of the same treatment on them with the satin sculpty polymer clay glaze. That's what I have on here to give it a shine. It's not really glossy. It's kind of it's a satin finish, so there's some kind of softness to it, and I have that same glaze on top of the round balls. I have two champagne colored Swarovski crystals, my hardware. So I have these, they're not head pins, I can't even think right now, eye pins for the earrings. I have my ear wire, two jump rings. I have some bead caps for a decorative effect. And these are the beads, some of the beads that I used in the necklace. You can't really tell the color. They kind of look a little, they look dark, but this is a mixture of some muted golds and the other beads. They're like a iridescent army green, which complements the clay pieces very well. And then these cube beads here, they look black on camera, but they're not. They are, it has this like green, I don't know what you call it, but there's a green kind of like reflective coating on them, so it picks up the green a lot. But this is the necklace that I just completed. I learned this technique recently on YouTube, and I'll have to put the lady's name, whose technique this is, on in the description box. But I just thought it was super duper cool, and it's called a folded bead, and I stamped that and gilded it as well. These are a couple other beads that I made with the leftover clay. And then there's this multi-strands of the mixture of beads that I have with the cute beads and some muted golds, and I think this came out really good. I'm quite impressed with myself. So I have to make a pair of matching earrings, and I need to hurry up before my daughter wakes up and see this rig up that I have. It is so bad. It's so ghetto. But anyway, alright, so let's get to it. So I'm not quite sure that I'm going to use these. I just have them still on the mat because if I do, I want them available. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to start off doing is I'm actually going to do the connecting piece because I'm not quite sure what I want to do. So I'm going to take a eye pin and I'm going to put on the bead cap, and I hope I'm in the camera. You start off when you're putting on your bead caps, you want to make sure that the first one is facing up towards the bead you're putting on, like that. And then the second one, because you want to enclose it, the second one you want to make sure it's facing down, like that. So that gives you a capped bead. And it's a really nice finishing touch, and it also gives a lot of a, kind of a decorative feel to it. And now I'm seeing how not completely round my bead is, but that's okay, it's handmade. I'm going to take one of the crystals, drop it on like that, because I have to have my sparkle. And then I'm going to take my small flat nose pliers and bend that out at a 90-degree angle like that. I'm going to take my nippers and I'm going to cut it off right about here. It's about I'm going to say ½ an inch from the bend. I'll clip that off. I actually need to find that because you can use those scraps. And then I'm going to take the round nose, and as you see, my tools are small, but my hands, even though they're a little chubby, they're kind of small. So I like to use the small ones because I can just grip things better and really get in like I want to. And when you're using the round nose pliers, they're kind of tapered, so the closer to the tip you are, the smaller the hoop you'll have, and the further down the base, it'll make bigger hoops. So I want to be right about in the middle, and just bend that over. Reposition back, and just bend that over to the bend. Make sure it's touching. And there you have a loop. You put that down and do the same thing. And that's the really great thing about making earrings. You can do the exact same thing on both sides and you'll have a matching pair. So again, put on the bead cap onto the head pin. Put on the top cap. Take your flat nose pliers up. I forgot to put on my crystal. Bend that back up. Put on my sparkle because I have to have sparkle. Now we can bend it over at a 90-degree. Take the nippers about 1.5 inches away. Yeah, I ain't gonna find that one. And about the middle of the round nose, reposition and curl it over. Make sure it touches, and that's a closed loop. And there you have that. So now I have the two connecting components, and those connecting components are actually done to connect with the ear wire and the bottom piece. So no, I'm not going to use these, so let's get those out of sight. So at this point, I always put my ear wires on last. So we're going to take our jump ring, and the proper way of opening jump rings, if you could see that here, you find where it's split and you twist it. You don't pull it apart, you just twist it. That keeps its shape. And let's stick this in our focal bead first. Open it up some more. Stick that in there like that. And because your head pin now has 2 loops, and we're just going to stick the loop onto there, and you close your head pin the exact same way that you opened it. You just twist it right back and it closes the loop. And because I sell these, or sell my jewelry, I press down in the middle of my split. It kind of distorts the circle, but I'd rather have an oval shaped jump ring that's completely closed than to have a complete circle that's open and the earring come apart. So I'm just gonna make sure they're lining up. So it's not lining up perfectly for me. There we go.